This turkey's roosted at maybe 150 yards. We're just gonna get right in here on his level, call him off the roost. We're gonna get right to those two big trees over there. There's a knob up here. He's roosted right at the end of it. I don't like it because there's a little ridge up here. If he's gonna hang up, he's gonna hang up behind that. But I don't know if we can make it where I want to get without him seeing us right now. Let's set up in here. I'm just trying to call him over. He's not that far. No. I want to be able to shoot to that ridge, so let's get up a little farther and then we'll set up. Like I said before, I wanted to be up on that top up there. Sure enough, he flew down, strutted and drummed on that ridge, just out of sight. Then he skirted around us and shut up. I don't know if he got a hen or what the deal is, but you could hear the drumming really pronounced, but you could not hear the spit. And when you can hear the spit, usually they're within spitting distance. So he was close, but not close enough. We just told ourselves yesterday that we won't go after those birds, but
They just freaking gobbled.
you hear them gobble. It's pretty hard to not think about doing that.
Would I have waited till he came through the deadfall? Maybe. It's a maybe. Like, when you have a chance to shoot a turkey, you really just gotta you gotta shoot it. I've had so many times where I've been arrogant and I've thought that I could give it a few more seconds just to see the show, and then all of a sudden they walk straight away the other way behind some obstruction or whatever. So like, my philosophy has become, when you got a chance to take the shot, you gotta take the shot.
Yeah, as soon as he was going left, I knew we weren't gonna get him on camera. I was like, you're gonna get one shot. It's gonna be a long one, and it's gonna be through thick stuff.
We got here yesterday. It was a rough day. The weather was bad. This bird did not cooperate at all. We got right back in here on him. We come in here this morning and we bust all of his hens except one off the roost. And he kept gobbling the whole time. The barred owls were going ape over in the next set of woods. He was gobbling his head off. I bet you he gobbled 80 to 100 times. I think that's a real honest estimate. So we blew all the hens off except one, and she waited, flew down at the normal time, and sure enough, when he flew down in a similar direction as her, which was not in our direction. So I thought we were hosed, but he must have lost her because I just laid on him hard with the call, cutting, yelping, kept his attention, and could hear him drumming on the other side of these deadfalls. Then I started scratching the leaves with a stick, and I like to believe that was the deal sealer, because as soon as I started scratching, you could hear him start to angle more in our direction.
Yeah.
And he got real fired up. So I scratched, and I'll do that a lot of times. I'll grab a stick. So rather than just grabbing your hand and going like this with a bunch of extra motion, and you only get so much surface area, you find the nearest stick to you. All you have to do is rotate your wrist, and you can scratch a huge area of leaves, and he ain't gonna see you because it's at ground level. So I did that. Next thing you know, red, white, and blue from behind that deadfall. I got to see him strut for a second, and here we are. I would have been, if I were you, I would have been coming more unglued than me behind the gun.
Oh, I was freaking out. I was freaking out.
Buddy, you're equally invested.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't matter who's on the trigger. You're out there together, and you're trying to kill a turkey together. And, I mean, spring isn't long enough, that's for sure.